Friendly UAV above. Kill denied. Kill confirmed. UAV in way. Kill confirmed.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Bass. And we're on part number 2 of this series, doing another weapon breakdown with the AK-12.
Kill confirmed.
In this series, we're going to be talking about the AK-12 RIP. Now, I played a lot of games with a lot of different AK-12s in a lot of different ways, and I had to make a decision which one I felt was the best for hardcore, and this is just my opinion. Pretty sure there's other videos out there about hardcore, kill confirmed, domination, or team deathmatch, and different guns can be used in those different game types, but with the game type that I'm playing in my playing style, I think that the AK-12 RIP is the best fit. But before we get into the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, because it's about to get good. Now let's start off with the stock AK-12. Let's go over its stats right quick. It has a damage of 10, accuracy of 9, fire rate of 8, range of 12, handling of 9, and mobility of 12. Now, the stock AK-12 can get you through a couple of, games of hardcore, kill confirmed, or whatever. But then when it matches up to other AKs, let's say the hair trigger, it shoots faster than the stock AK-12. So, even though it shoots faster, I don't think that the damage for the hair trigger has a fall off, so it's the same damage, but it just shoots a little bit faster. So you're not really going to win that gunfight every time unless that person just has absolutely no aim. Now let's talk about the AK-12 RIP and its stats. It has a damage of 11, accuracy of 11, fire rate of 8, range of 12, handling of 9, and mobility of 11. Now, what's changed between the stock AK-12 and the AK-12 RIP is the damage has been boosted up 1, the accuracy has been boosted up 2, and you lose 1 bar of mobility. Now, the mobility really doesn't mean anything. In my opinion, that kind of makes the gun better when you put on a stock. Now, let's talk about how I use it. As you can see in the beginning of the video, I was using it with the iron sight, and I really wanted to make the distinction between using it with the iron sight and using it without. Now, the iron sight is fine and dandy when you're using the AK-12. Some people feel comfortable with the iron sight itself. But for the AK RIP, because the clip is so little, I just have to use it with a red dot. I have to make sure that all my shots count. Now, if you want to use it with the red dot or not, that is your complete discretion. But for me, I have to use it with the red dot. I cannot use it with the iron sight, and I took the foregrip off as well, and I felt like having a stock quick draw and red dot just made the gun absolutely a beast. As you can see, there was very little recoil when I just shot that guy right there. Now, certain strategies that I use with this gun, it is definitely not a gun that you can use when you're going up with multiple people, especially on core. I know on core, using this gun with multiple people, you will not win that battle unless you decide to put on the extended clip. But in hardcore, I can probably kill about 2 to 3 people. It has that clip range of 2 to 3 people. If you're careful with your shots, and you definitely know your clip and how many shots that you've already put out, then it can be definitely useful to get you 4. But for me, it's about 2 to 3, sometimes 4. But you have to make every shot count. Now, what changes with the AK when you put on stock is you really don't have to move the gun as much. I think that stock in this game is really good. I remember playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and I believe it was Stalker was a perk, and that was the perk to have. And when you took off Stalker, you know, it kind of made the gun feel a certain type of way. So putting stock back on a gun like this, especially the AK, you know, it gives that feeling, to me, in my opinion, of Modern Warfare 3. And if you don't know, Sledgehammer definitely helped with the multiplayer development of Modern Warfare 3. Now, the reason why I took off the foregrip is because I felt like the gun had no recoil without it. I used it, you know, when I first prestiged, and I just felt like the gun literally had no recoil. So if I put the foregrip on it, you know, there's really no point. And if you tend to burst your shots, then the gun definitely has no recoil. It just has that feeling of basically a laser beam at times. And because the damage is boosted up on hardcore, it's usually like 1 to 2 bullets. Now, if you're shooting all wild and you tend to miss certain shots, then you know, it's going to take you longer and you're going to waste most of your clip. That's why I said before, the gun is a 2 to 3 kill gun. Now, with the quick draw perk, and why I put that on there, is because if you're deciding to use this gun and you're in close encounters with other people, having quick draw on a gun sometimes is better than using or just firing the gun from the hip. Sometimes it just depends on what you have on the gun that can change the gun around. Now, would I use a laser sight on an assault rifle? No, because in this game, assault rifles really don't have a good line of hip fire. SMGs tend to have the best, you know, as far as accuracy when it comes to hip fire, in my opinion. Somebody can feel a completely different way about this, but in my opinion, the SMG has the better accuracy as far as hip fire. Now, I tend to aim down the sights, the red dot, a lot with this gun, and I tend to stay aimed in. I mean, because it's hardcore. In hardcore, you have to have that strategy of where the team is at if you don't have a UAV. Once I put up that UAV with the threat detection and the enemy direction, oh, it's game over. Now I know where you're at. Now I know, you know, how to engage. The only problem I have with it is the people with low profile. I feel like once you get this high of a UAV that, you know, when you have on low profile, that it kind of should be nulled out. But this is the end of the video. If this video has entertained you in any type of way, definitely hit that like button. If you want to catch me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Bassology. For more videos, subscribe. It's your boy Bass, and I'll see you on the next one.